Right, buddy, want to quickly just talk about Bayindir quickly. A goalkeeper who yesterday, listen, he started the game and shouldn't be starting for Manchester United again. I'm going to be talking about what happened, what should happen with Bayindir, and ultimately reviewing his game because, listen, I love doing the topic videos after the game, but Bayindir's performance was absolutely appalling yesterday. It lacked quality and just the basic thing. Yes, it looked like his arm was getting pulled down, but he's going with the thing with his right hand. His distribution was poor on the goal, which Solanke scored the first one. He should do better. He should parry it out. And yes, the defenders are slow to react, but ultimately that's a goalkeeping error. His distribution was off, playing so many balls out of plays. He just didn't look confident. And I think the whole thing about rotating your keeper is a load of nonsense. Goalkeepers, yes, they may get injured and obviously you need the second one. But ultimately, if they're fit, they don't really get exhausted. They're not like running hundreds of yards. Just keep him in the goal. And I think that's something we learned. We did massively miss Onana yesterday. I feel like his presence, his quality. And yes, he's had a few shaky moments himself, but I think he is the 10 times the player of Bayindir. And obviously, Amorim's still trying to learn his squad. He's trying to see which players will fit, which players won't fit. I think he did learn, don't play Bayindir again because he just won't work in the team, unfortunately. And that would be a huge worry for me. Bayindir's performance, like quality, I'm not worried about the goalkeeping department at Manchester United because Amorim will just literally just put on a goal. And if we can get some money for Bayindir in the January window, I think he's going to go back to Turkey. Reports are suggesting. I actually wouldn't mind it. Listen, I think we paid, 20 million? I can't even remember how much we paid for him. But I'll certainly be looking at getting rid of him because the sloppy individual errors. And yes, it just wasn't him. I think Martinez was poor. I'll do a separate video talking about him. I thought there was other issues as well. But Bayindir was the main one. And you look at a point where I think it was 3-2 and Tottenham have that corner. If we stop that corner from going in, which is set pieces again, whoever's the set piece goes needs to leave Manchester United. If we stop that set piece from going in, it's a draw and we go to, I think it's straight to penalties or extra time, and that's where Tottenham was struggling. Tottenham literally gave us 2 goals. And the fact that we couldn't capitalise on it after being the most dominant team in the game was really, really poor. And I think Bayindir was at fault for that. As I said, didn't look confident. I think he will leave. I don't think he should be starting for Manchester United anymore. And it looked like that ship has really sailed. Listen, it's always good giving goalkeepers a try. As I said, Amorim is still trying to learn his squad, his best team, his best players. And ultimately, he learned that Bayindir just simply isn't good enough. And listen, it's frustrating because Onana always talks about him, giving him opportunities. It was just very, very poor by Bayindir, and he was one of those key players. Listen, we want to scrutinise Onana for making these mistakes, and as I said, I know he hasn't played a lot of games for Manchester United, but as a goalkeeper, the basic things that you practice in training every single day, just simple passing. His passing was okay, but there was a few where I was just like, what the flip are you doing? His saves were just a bit shaky. He didn't look confident. He made one good save, to be fair, of Kulusevski in the near post. Is the corner, is that a foul? You're going for it with your right hand. Your left hand's got touch, but you really should be able to punch it. I think he misses the punch. We got to look at this. Listen, you should just have one goalkeeper. I know, as I said, if you have injuries, there's been some good second keepers that you have, like Sergio Romero. I miss it, man. What a goalkeeper he was for Manchester United. Some second keepers are good. Obviously, I know Kelleher at Liverpool is doing a decent job, but ultimately for me, it's just time to get rid of Bayindir, to be honest with you. I think we do have Tom Heaton is still at the club. So if you want to use him as a second keeper, we probably have Eli Harrison, I think, from the academy. I think Vitek's on loan. He's doing a good job. Kovar as well, I think, is on loan. We do have options there for the keeper. Bayindir, for me, listen, I know he's going to be frustrated because he's just a very likeable character. And you can see he talked about the passion of the club, and it was a big move for him when he came. But yeah, we just shouldn't rotate keepers. You don't want to put his confidence down, but I just thought I'd talk about it because his performance just wasn't, lacked impetus, lacked quality. And yeah, he was one of he was one of the main reasons we did lose the game ultimately. His sloppy individual mistakes and his lack of performance was there. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like if you're new. Comment, subscribe. We'll be building up to the game against Bournemouth. The preview will be coming out. The press conference reaction later on today. We'll be talking about that as well as some more reaction. The 5 things are out, so check that out. I'll see if I can put the video links in the description. What else is there? Listen, there's a big couple of games for Manchester United. I think we have Liverpool coming up in about 2 weeks. We have Arsenal in the Cup coming up. Newcastle, Wolves. Bournemouth on the weekend. That ain't going to be an easy game. But let me know your thoughts. That has been me talking Bayindir. Thanks for watching. Peace.